it's on. Alright.
But yeah, we're back in now. What now? Episode 27, Boxed Off Podcast. We're officially using our brand new sound engineer. Big up Ben. He's in the place.
Well, it's like there's a DJ in here.
It actually doesn't look like a DJ there, you know.
Over,
If you could see, what's it like now? How much space is it next to me? Is it bare space?
Nah, it's just because the mic's in your face.
Alright, I just want the sound to be good. But I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, oh yeah, it looks like a fucking, like there's a DJ on. There's a new setup in the room. There's like a big table behind the cameras now, yeah, and there's like a laptop set up.
Looks
headphones on there.
looks professional, like, actually looks pretty good now instead of just fucking Ben and Peg there.
Yeah, innit? No disrespect to production staff Ben and production staff Peggers, but
Just get some evils now.
yeah, we're leveling up now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See you later.
New graphic design as well. Big up Mrs. Williams on the on the graphic design team, making the new thumbnails. What are you shaking your head for?
Peg's gonna propose soon, he told me.
Yeah.
You keep saying this.
They've also got their own mic as well now, yeah. So don't be playing 8-ball pool behind there and screaming when you win. Like no, they do every week, both of you.
Fucking kids. Oh well, fuck it. What you telling me, bro?
Yeah, not a right lot, bro. What are you saying?
Fuck all, mate. It's out there, innit? You know what I mean? New life, new life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice and warm today, though, isn't it?
Out here with this little midget bottle of Heineken. Don't know if you can see that, yeah? Look at the size of that, man. Right. What even get fucking... I've got 20 of them, won't get you pissed, would it? So I'm driving home, so I only want one. I'm only having one.
I bet if you had 20 of them, you'd be pissed.
Job bet.
Right, well, buy 20 of them, yeah, and I'll watch you fucking drink them all, you'll be valid, lad.
Do it next week on the pod.
Right, fine, chill.
If that's what you want to say, DM me, innit? I've not said that for a while, actually.
No, you've not said that for a while, actually.
Because no one fucking DMing me, man.
Tell you what, yeah, last week's episode, yeah, even though it came out 2 days ago, yeah, and like the projections are actually like pretty good compared to like our other videos, like, do you know what I mean? Because everyone wants the fucking geek bars. Everyone's on the geek bars, man. Everyone's obsessed.
I had people messaging me asking.
I have, bro.
I told you before, innit? Someone messaged me like, what are they? And I was like, if you don't know, now you know, but surely you should know, innit? Like, everyone from the age of fucking, from the age of 15 to fucking 55 has got one of these, innit?
Bro, I went in the shop, yeah, to buy some before, and I'm not grassing on the shopkeeper, yeah, I'm not saying what shop I went in, right? But there was a queue in the shop, and there was like 5 children in front of me buying them, and they were like quite clearly kids, like proper kids.
Maybe that's why they're getting banned.
Yeah, probably.
Because bare kids are just having them as well.
Yeah.
Fucking kids. Everything, man.
But yeah, one thing that I put on the Instagram last week was obviously talking about, just because we'd openly say we're on geek bars, now that you can talk it off of it, so.
Yeah, you can't see it at that moment. You couldn't see it because the camera's on you.
Right.
I do it on the sly, innit? I'm not going to talk it all episode, just because it's in the hand.
But anyway, yeah, one thing I put on the Insta was talking about, obviously, we spoke about it briefly last week, yeah, obviously Kanye West dropped Donda, and obviously Drake has just dropped, Certified Lover Boy. So yeah, 2 huge albums just dropped, yeah, from 2 of the biggest rappers in the world, hip-hop legends. Both of them, if they both died tomorrow, they'll both go down as 2 of the biggest and most influential musicians to ever live.
Facts.
And that's facts.
Facts.
That is facts. And I listened to both. Like I said on the little poll, was asking people what album they preferred, and all that. Me personally, I really don't know which one I do prefer.
Is that because you don't think either of them are that good?
Kinda, yeah. And the reason why I say that is because there's, first of all, yeah, there's the music part that I do want to talk about, yeah. But second of all, yeah, outside of the actual, well, it is still involved in the music side of it, but like the things that were, the people that were involved in it, right? I found out, yeah, that fucking, you see how Kanye did them live listening parties of the album, right? And obviously, he brought out Da Baby, at his thing, who just got cancelled. Did you see what he got cancelled for?
Yeah, he said something about gay people.
Have you seen that? About Da Baby?
No.
Have you seen that? Basically, he was playing at some festival in America, yeah, and like he's on the mic and he's going, cheer if you're not going to catch AIDS tonight, or like, cheer if you're not going to be sucking a dick in the car park tonight, like...
Bear man cheering.
Yeah, bear man, but he got bare backlash off it, yeah, he literally just got cancelled for that, yeah. And he also brought out Marilyn Manson, right, someone who got accused of bare rapes, like, bare rapes and like sexual abuse and stuff like that, yeah. And being that Kanye is now performing, doing this live listening party, and is bringing out them two people, bearing in mind he's just lost his missus, she's left him or whatever.
Did you cheat on her?
Fuck knows.
She's something cheating on her. Sorry, why would you cheat on Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, that's another question.
You've got to be fucking sick on
Yeah, you've got to be sick to do that.
That's
But the thing is, he's lost Kim Kardashian, yeah. Bear in mind, Kim K is like a mad activist for like women's rights and shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, why would you bring out someone on stage with you to support you, who's been like accused of raping so many women and doing mad disgusting shit to women, when you're on like the course of wanting to win your woman back? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know, he's just a West guy.
The guy's a fucking.
Well, pardon the pun. Kanye is just West, isn't he? Chill out, Will. Fucking hell. No, he's a weird guy, innit? He's proper petty though, innit? Like, you not see. Where's Drake from? It's Toronto, isn't it?
Toronto, yeah.
You see, you put up all them billboards like Dondo the week My Loverboy got released. So he's proper petty like that. I don't think that's an amount of pettiness like getting like accused rapists to sing at your fucking listening party when you've split with your ex-bird who's a proper activist or something like that. But guys, West, pardon the pun.
I reckon Kanye West is on some like next level power trip. Like I think he's like, I reckon he does his music to try and not propel the music, but to propel himself to some next level position of power. In terms of like, he wants to like influence people more than anyone else. In terms of like, he does it in a cool way with like Yeezys and stuff.
Yeah,
like everyone knows someone who owns a pair of Yeezys, and that's facts. Like, but
don't really rate Yeezys.
I don't really, to be fair. I like the sliders though.
The sliders are bad. The massive one, like fucking that big, like proper mold, like caveman shoe.
But like,
still bad though.
I think that Kanye West is like so, like, brainwashed by himself, yeah, and all his different beliefs that, because when he dropped his last album, the Jesus is King one, yeah, whatever it's called, no one rated that because it was too preaching, it was too gospel, yeah. And then now, he's like sort of like he's brought this new one out, and he's still trying to preach all that, the gospel side of things. But like he's sort of done it in a cooler way to sort of bring the people that liked his old stuff in and the people that like the gospel shit and sort of like intertwine them. But do you see he was like censoring his own swearing and stuff on the album?
Oh, was it? I don't know which tracks I would have been.
Why would you do that? Just don't swear.
I don't know, he's a weird guy, isn't he? West man. I don't know. No, mate, I think Kanye West's album, like you say, he's like gospel and like preaching that, but there's bare different vibes on there that's just like, it can reach a lot of audiences. Obviously it's not the same old Kanye that everyone knows. Like I think he's like fully gone in now, innit? Like, there's no bangers coming out like there was like a decade ago, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how his tracks are now, like, some of them are weird, but to be fair, I rated his album more than Drake's.
Yeah.
Controversial.
No, Drake's is rubbish, man.
Yeah.
Do you think it's rubbish?
Drake, yeah, commercially, Drake, right, everyone likes Drake, innit? You can't, if he does a feature or something, always gets catchy tracks, and there's some on there that are alright, but for me, as I always say, I judge an album by how many I'll add to my playlist, or how many I would want to listen to repeatedly, and I can't really think of as many than I can on Donda that I would, and I just think he's, you know, he's still going to bang, still going to sell, but it's just, you know...
That's what I mean. Do you think that Drake's, like, people buzz off what Drake does because of what he's done in the past?
Oh yeah, too
as
right.
opposed to what he's actually releasing at the moment?
Yeah, too right. He's got his Drake's... Everyone knows Drake, innit, no matter what age you are. Like, everyone does, and he's not living off that success because he is still mint. Like, you see, even the influence he has on fucking different cultures and shit, like, you see him in the UK, how everyone loves him in the UK, and how much he put the UK on and stuff like that. So everyone in the UK buzzes off Drake anyway, so this new album, everyone's banging it out. Like, they're always going to be hype around it, and people are always going to listen. It doesn't matter how good it is, really, but... Yeah. It's what it is, fucking doing his thing, innit, so...
I thought, to be fair, yeah, when I put Drake's album on, yeah, I slapped it on, I had my AirPods in, I was walking the dog, and it started off mint. It started sick. That first instrumental, do you know that's like a YouTube royalty-free beat?
Is it?
Yeah.
What, Drake's?
Yeah. I swear it's like Casey, I saw it on TikTok, but I'd heard the beat before and I thought, where have I heard this beat before? And it's like a YouTube beat.
Oh, shit.
But like apparently, you know that Casey Neistat? Have you heard of him? Some I don't watch him, I saw it on TikTok, some American YouTuber uses that instrumental to like open up his videos. I think it's Casey Neistat. But when I listened to that, I thought it opened sick. And that Girls Want Girls tune is a banger.
Yeah, it's catchy.
It is an absolute banger. That's easily for me the best one.
That's
there.
the best track.
That is
The Little
the most
Baby.
Yeah.
What does he mean by girls want girls? Like where I'm from?
Fuck knows what he said. Heard you're a lesbian, got me too.
Like, that's about that.
Yeah. But he's not a lesbian though, is
Well,
he?
obviously,
No,
yeah.
no, but he likes girls, so yeah.
Yeah, but why? So the
If you get
Canadian
it, girls want girls.
girls want girls. What?
So he becomes a lesbian because he wants girls.
Oh, right, so he's a lesbian now.
No, it is about to be fair. I think, to be fair,
Certified
me
lesbian
personally,
boy.
I think Little Baby Body's in, to be fair. What do you say?
Certified lesbian boy.
I think the Little Baby Body's in, to be fair, on that shit.
Little baby's hard, man.
Little Baby is hard.
Little baby is hard. Anyone with baby in the name fucking sends it in.
I think that.
What did we just talk about 2 seconds ago?
Fucking
That baby being cancelled for saying
shit.
people,
No, no.
people getting AIDS and that.
Nah, mate. Debate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not putting on rapists or anything like that, yeah, or homophobes, but still hard, man. Like, still got bars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's facts. But you see that, but then the one I was most like excited about was like the one with Travis.
I like that one, mate.
Do you?
Yeah.
See, I like it, right? And I'd heard Drake's bit and like the sort of hook that only happens once. Do you know which bit I mean? Like, throw another petty party, that bit.
Yeah.
Do you know which bit I mean? I thought that would be the hook, and I thought that would play 2 or 3 times in the song, but it only plays once, doesn't it? You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. You thought that was like the main like.
I
bit.
thought that was the chorus. I thought that would be the bit that everyone sings every 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But or every minute. But it only happens once. And then when Travis came in, I thought it was sick. But I'm such a big Travis Scott fan, and like I was expecting Travis to absolutely send it in. But the song was like on this level here, like a bouncy, good tune, and then obviously Travis, which he does well, but he just brought it straight back
Mate,
down.
that's what
Do you know
Travis Scott does on every single feature. Like when it comes to him, it just changes.
Well, think
You know
about
what
how
I mean?
Sicko More, for example.
Yeah, I
He
know.
bodied that
I seen
tune.
your thing.
I was listening to it
You
before.
put it on your story, didn't you?
Well, I was listening to the album.
What was it? The first one, is it called Astro World?
Astro World.
Mate,
Yeah.
the beat. Remember when I said it? Remember when we did that shooting with Joel in fucking town?
Yeah, I heard that.
You did a shooting?
I heard that the same way you heard
Yeah,
that.
when we did a shooting. Yeah, when we shot that thing, we shot that guy. No, we shot that thing in town with Joel, and we're driving home, and I was like, I heard this the other day, and I've heard it before, but the second half of the beat, like, it's fucking crazy.
yeah. That what's it called?
It's Astro World, isn't it?
Stargazing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That is a banger. Like that album is so sick. Like I listened to it yesterday in the gym, and I listened to it today driving home from work as well.
Do you remember when he did that thing on Fortnite?
Yeah,
The Travis
yeah,
Scott
that
thing on
sick.
Fortnite.
That track was on when it was on Fortnite. I didn't even play Fortnite then anymore, but
Everyone jumped on.
You just
Yeah,
saw massive
that.
Travis Scott like doing a concert.
yeah, Travis, and that track was on. He was like fucking doing his thing like that. That was actually crazy. That
Yeah,
But
but
Travis
Travis is like.
he's like your idol, isn't it? Oh no, it's A$AP Rocky, isn't it?
Yeah, A$AP Rocky's a gangster.
You well fancy A$AP Rocky.
I don't fancy A$AP Rocky. I just think he's sick, innit? You know what I mean?
Get a room, man.
Shut up, man.
Bell him up.
Yeah, one
Spell
sec.
them birds again, man.
But I forgot what I was going to get onto then. But yeah, like, oh yeah, this is another. So, talking about like Drake and Kanye, yeah, I had a conversation at a thing on Saturday with someone, and like we were talking about the comparison between Donda and CLB, and I basically made the point, yeah, of saying, which I'm still standing by, and I think I'm right, in my opinion, that Drake is a bigger artist than Kanye West.
Yeah, definitely.
Straight up.
Facts.
Right? Drake is the biggest star in the world right now, in front of probably JB and Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the caliber in it, I think.
Yeah, but for me, and then the person I was having this conversation with, yeah, he basically tried to say that in 10 years' time, everyone will still be raving over Kanye West music in the same way that they're doing now, and I disagreed, and this is why I still stand by the fact that yeah, Drake will be remembered as like an absolute legend forever, just the same way that Michael Jackson was. Right? Well, how often do you hear a Michael Jackson song on the radio now? Not very often in terms of like major radio stations.
Depends what you listen to.
If you got Smooth on, you've got it on it.
Yeah, but in terms of like the topic of conversation with like popular music, so pop music is popular. So Drake is a pop star. His music's popular. That's what it means, yeah. And like just as much as like I use Michael Jackson as because I describe Drake today as the Michael Jackson of today because he's the biggest star in the world, just like Michael Jackson was back then. Yeah. So my argument is that in 10 years time or 15 years time, I don't think that hip hop and rap and black culture music, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think that will be the main thing that everyone's into in 15 years' time. Just how back in the day, it used to be like Oasis and all that indie and all that alternative culture that dominated popular music at that time. Now times have changed, and now it's rap music and all that stuff that's taking the limelight.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Do you know what I mean?
That's going to happen, isn't it? Because obviously trends change, like genres change, whatever's popular at the moment. Look at fucking something like K-pop. You know what I mean? Or them Asian like guys, like Korean rock bands and shit like that, all popping off. Like.
Remember when Gangnam Style was popping?
Bro, do you know what? I watched that the other day, you know. I don't know why. I watched the video, yeah. It's called Psy, innit?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a beast, isn't he, you know? that dance, yeah, everyone knows that dance.
Everyone knew that.
Everyone knows that dance, like that, innit?
That song was, isn't that the most viewed video on YouTube?
Could be. Someone check that for me, because I'm intrigued if it is, but...
No, it definitely is. I reckon it is. It's definitely up there anyway. It's got like, how many billion views or something stupid like that.
It's a banger, that, you know. The dance, hey, sexy lady. And I go to the side, go watch it, yeah. Well, she's been working, and it's popping off, you know. I was like, what? Yeah, double check that for me, though. I'll be
Baby Shark.
Baby Shark's the most viewed.
Fuck off.
Baby Shark.
9.2 billion views.
And what's Uncle Sayo?
Not even there.
Shout out Uncle Si.
Shout out Uncle Sayo. He'll be back soon in a minute, mate. But I hope you get better soon.
I'm not having that. Baby Shark.
I'm not having it.
It is a banger, to be fair.
Production staff, tag fucking shampoo.
Nah, to be fair, Uncle Sai Gangnam Style was
Uncle Sam.
the biggest. For the viewers that don't know, my uncle's called Sai, innit? So.
4.16 billion. It was.
Fuck off, so it's over half. Fucking
It's-
Baby Shark. Baby fucking bag of shit. That's fucking bullshit, that.
It's 10th.
10
What second?
Yeah.
Despacito.
Fuck off! What?
That's second? Nah.
That's a banger to
It
be
is a
fair,
banger, but I'm not having it. That was not.
Alright, go on, read me the
biggest-
list. What's the...
I've never even heard it. Johnny Johnny Yes Papa.
What's that?
Not a clue. Lulu.
Oh,
Lulu
that's the
Tunes.
fucking... Johnny, yes, Papa, that fucking thing.
Is that what that is?
John knows what that is.
Ed Sheeran, Shape of You.
Oh,
See You Again by Wiz Khalifa.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since,
What's he
ever
called?
since Fast and Furious.
Yeah, Fast and
isn't it?
Furious. What's he called? The guy who died.
Paul Walker.
That's
Paul
it.
Walker.
R.I.P. Paul Walker. Hope you're up there, mate.
The Bath Song by Coco Melon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The bath song.
Learning Colours.
Learning colours.
Learning, as in like.
Colourful Eggs on a Farm. This is what it is. Honestly, 4.45 billion views.
Where's Colourful Eggs on the farm?
These kids are mad.
Masher and the Bear, Recipe for Disaster. Uptown Funk, and then
Oh.
Gangnam Style.
Uptown Funk, yeah.
Yeah, Bruno Mars.
Yeah, big tune.
Yeah, Fairs, big up Bruno. No Bieber on there.
Yeah, Despacito, mate. Second.
Oh shit, yeah, he's the English version, isn't he?
But it weren't that one. It weren't the Justin Bieber one. It was the Daddy Yankee one.
Oh, did he remix it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
merch,
what
Justin
Oh,
Bieber.
so he weren't on there.
He's a
He
little
weren't on there
merch.
Right, so fucking when I said he weren't on there, I was like, yeah, fucking Despacito. Oh, yeah, anyway. Oh well, fuck it. Hope you got
I'm getting interviewed.
Yeah, fucking Baby Shark. You can suck a fat one, mate, because that's not on there.
No.
How's that got 9 billion views?
Easy,
mate?
bro. I'm telling you now, kids today, yeah, watch nothing other than Netflix and YouTube. That's facts. That's facts.
My kid won't be watching that shit.
Bro, I reckon. I don't reckon.
That's really all. Like I do. Netflix,
Yeah, same, to be
YouTube,
fair.
and Sky
Like,
Sports.
To be fair, yeah, even when I'm at home, when I'm watching telly, like for example, I've got Sky in my room, but like, the only time I'll ever watch telly when it's on is football. I'll just watch a live game. Most of the time, I'm either on YouTube, I'm on Netflix, or I'm watching something on demand.
I just
Do you know what I mean?
watch sport on TV, me.
How many episodes are you into that 9/11?
Oh shit, bro, have you seen that?
I've
That's
seen
a
it all.
conversation.
It's been on Netflix.
It's so good. I've seen
That's
it
a
all.
conversation to be
It's on
had.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's about what?
9/11.
Twin Towers.
But one thing, yeah, I started watching it last night. I watched the first episode. It's a 5-part series. One thing that I'm gonna say, yeah, before I get into this, yeah, I don't necessarily agree with how much 9/11 gets milked every year in terms of films that come out, documentaries, and I understand, yeah, that it's a story. Let me finish my piece. I understand it's a story and it needs to be told and it's a part of history. I get that, but the amount of people or the amount of organisations, yeah, that are monetising it to make dough off it. Bear in mind, I've been to Ground Zero in person, yeah, and it was probably one of the most emotional things I've ever done in my entire life, straight up. I was told when I went to New York, we said we're going to go to Ground Zero, and there's a big church that the injured people got dragged into by the authorities, yeah, and loads of people died in there, yeah. And when you walk, the teacher, I went to college, and the teacher said, listen, when we go in here, you need to be quiet, obviously, be respectful, but when you get in there, it is mad emotional and something like, you might feel a certain type of way, and that's when you're like, fuck off, whatever, it'll be sad, but whatever. And I walked in there, and like, seriously, like, the atmosphere of walking into that building was like nothing I'd ever actually like experienced before. There was people in there who had lost people at 9/11 who were there crying. There was pictures everywhere. You see pictures of like kids that have died, and it's next level like sad. So
do you not think that that's probably why it gets...
No, but I say that...
So you think 9/11 gets milled?
No, I'm
Tell
not...
that to Mitch's dad.
Now, what I think he's saying is people are trying to.
What I'm trying to say is it might be
people.
insensitive. What I'm trying to say is it could be seen as insensitive for people that have lost people there, or people that might feel a certain type of way. And I had this conversation with my mum about it, yeah. And I'm trying to say this in the nicest way possible without sounding disrespectful. But I would feel a certain type of way if someone tried making a film about the Manchester arena bombings. I wouldn't appreciate it, straight up. I wouldn't appreciate it.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from there.
I wouldn't appreciate it.
Bit personal, probably a bit disrespectful in that, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Well, obviously they'd have to contact the families and that.
Yeah,
before.
of
If
course.
they all give permission for it, all
Yeah.
the people involved give permission for it, then you couldn't really say shit because it was...
Well, if someone made
made...
a reenactment film like they've done numerous times...
Is that what it is? Like a reenactment?
No, it's a documentary
It's
series,
documentary.
which is different, I guess. A documentary is reporting news and reporting real things that have happened, but again, I don't know, that's another point. But, as I say, I watched this documentary series, I watched the first episode last night, right? I did really enjoy it, to be fair. I sound like a massive hypocrite now, but I fuck it.
When's the next one out?
I'm going to watch it tonight, but...
Watch it next year.
It's mad interesting. So basically, it talks about how obviously what happened, and you hear people that were at the the scene when it happened. You see videos and all that and stuff. But then it looks into like the history of like Al Qaeda and the Taliban and like Afghanistan and all that, of why they created this vendetta against America and why they wanted to go and do that. And the one thing that I didn't understand, which I thought was mad interesting, was more along the lines of the history of that country and that like religion and how they fused politics and religion together to sort of like not manipulate but sort of like feed into the younger generations to make them feel a certain
Kind of like thinking that's like Afghanistan now, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to get that political and shit, but like they're like a religious thing, like political organisation.
I mean, it's the same war. It's the same war. Like that 20-year stretch. Yeah, that 20-year stretch of it goes further back than that. Like obviously, the war properly kicked off after 9/11 because Bush was like, "We're not having that. We're going to go and fuck you up," sort of thing. But like it was like back in the 70s, like they were trying to plan attacks on America and stuff, and like
You know, they blew the World Trade Center up before you.
yeah, that's what I was going to get onto.
They blew it up before,
Yeah,
and they said to the guy, they took him in the helicopter and said, "Look, you didn't do anything. It's still standing." He went, "Yeah, if we had more money, it wouldn't be."
Shit.
Bro, they had a plan. So it basically spoke about like how Bin Laden had all these next level plans, yeah, to like cause terror on the world, and like he had one plan that got shut down last minute by the Americans, where he had the idea to blow up. I think it was, correct me if I'm wrong, Peg, but the American embassy in Jordan,
How were they driving underground?
and while assassinating the Pope. Is that the same? Have I got that right?
I don't know if it's a Pope. I'm not sure.
No, they did. They definitely might not have been the same attack, but they definitely did plan to assassinate the Pope.
They did all mad shit, didn't they?
Do you reckon Bin Laden's dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
No one's seen him.
Brown
Didn't they throw him in the sea?
Yeah, they buried him at sea. Yeah.
And like
Like Megatron from Transformers.
Yeah.
and obviously
Like Megatron.
I've seen obviously you see the like the conspiracy, like the idea of like 9/11 being an inside job and stuff. After watching the documentary, it might have been really, really well materialised to make you think that it's not. But after watching that, I don't think it was an inside job anymore.
No.
You know, you think it was straight up Al Qaeda?
But yeah, only because looking back, I thought being uneducated before I watched the start of the documentary last night. I just thought nothing had ever happened before in history, and then
They just
that just got blew up.
Yeah,
Like, you know
surely.
what I mean?
Surely
It
no one
didn't-
will
it was-
just fucking
There was like 20 years of history before it.
like kamikaze a fucking building for just that.
You'll learn like America sort of funded their own demise.
Yeah, they
throughout that.
Yeah.
that Islamic State, they fucking
They-
did all the shit, didn't they? And stuff.
When Russia invaded Afghanistan, to get rid of the Russians, America paid them. Do you know what I mean? America paid the Taliban.
That's fucked.
Like they give them like missiles and stuff like that to get rid of the Russians.
But again, sorry to bring it back to modern day, but like that's happening in Afghanistan now, isn't it? Like all the Americans evacuate. You see all that on the videos on Facebook and that, and they've still got like fucking 90 million worth of fucking guns and vehicles and shit like that. That's all there now, and they've just fucked off because the Taliban are just fucking.
Mad, isn't it, how people are like scared and stuff, like they're trying to escape. You see the videos of like people jumping onto the plane and like just falling. Mad, that, innit?
That's when you know it's fucked. Like if these people know they're going to die, but they just think we're gonna try it anyway.
That's what I don't like about people. When these people have come to our country as like asylum seekers now, and people are the fucking immigrants coming in and shit like that. Like it might be shit, but imagine hating on wanting to get out of where you live so much, you're willing to jump on the fucking side of a plane and try and fucking hang on until it goes to America. You've got that's got to be like.
It shows how uneducated people from that sort of background are as well.
Nah, it shows how bad it is.
No, it shows how scared they are. I understand that.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how desperate they are to get out of there.
If you know anything about it, you know it's freezing in the ups when you're in the sky. You're gonna die anyway.
Bro, did you see that guy? Did you see? I don't know if it's South Africa.
I know what you're gonna say.
But the guy who did it, it might have been from South Africa. And he got inside the wheel of a plane, and he had he passed out and he went into a coma when he was in the air for like so many hours, and when he landed as he dropped back down to altitude, he fucking come back around and he made it.
Didn't he end up in like Liverpool?
Yeah, he was in Liverpool.
Do you know he did it with a mate, and his mate fell out and landed in someone's back garden.
Fuck off.
Swear to God.
That's chilling. Is he dead?
No, he's dead, mate. When the wheels come out, he fell out.
Oh shit! Imagine getting all that way. Like, mate, I'm fucking falling.
Mad that, innit? Yeah. Imagine just like cup of tea like in the morning and some guy just goes
Some South African guy.
Mad.
Yeah, but pick up that guy who survived. Like, I hope he was. Well, I don't hope, but I hope his life was bad enough to try and fucking do that, and he didn't just do it for the thrill.
I hope he's doing well. I hope he's got a nice little job.
I swear, there was an article about him probably in the MEN or something.
Bro, he was on. Have you seen that like on YouTube? It's like the Lad Bible do. It's like 15 minutes with someone. He's on it. He does one.
That might have been where I see it. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck asylum seekers, man. They're crazy people then, but they want to live better lives, so big up, come over here.
Yeah. Were you mentioning, obviously we were talking about him going into a coma, did you see that football player who died this week?
Oh shit, yeah. Now that is a crazy story.
So basically 39 years ago, this football player had a routine knee operation and they mixed around the anaesthetics and put him in a coma for 39 years.
Yeah, it was a high dosage or a bad batch of anaesthetic, and it just a standard knee surgery, and he'd been in a coma for 39 years.
Died this week.
And his wife, he was a French footy player. I think he might play for PSG or something like that. He might even play for the French national team. I'm not sure. And his wife, is it euthanasia? His wife didn't want it, and she stayed by his side all the time, like fucking caring for him. She'd been his carer for 39 years, and he'd not woke up or anything. And he died. Now that's probably the most scariest thing ever, that, right? Because imagine being in a coma, right? You don't know what it's like. Imagine if when you're in a coma, you can hear everything. Like, you know everything around you, but you just can't do anything.
Yeah, but surely...
And imagine that for 39 years.
Is that fact? Can you hear it?
No, I don't know.
See, the thing is,
it's a deep sleep, that's all.
It's just like you've been asleep.
Surely you wake up, though, and you can say, I heard everything that's going on for the last 39 years.
But nobody knows what happens. Like, people have been in comas and they're like, what year is it and all that.
Waking
you know what I mean? You don't know what year.
You don't know. Like, in that state for 39 years, that's the ultimate torture. That's like the worst thing possible. Is it not?
No, yeah, straight up.
Imagine that. Almost 40 years. Not even fucking... It was like double our life.
I wonder if he aged. Did he age?
He must have done.
I don't know.
He must have done.
I'm not sure. Yeah, he would have probably...
Imagine that. Imagine you went into a coma now at 23 years of age and woke up 40 years later and you just look like a different person.
Fucking bro, you lose your mind. You go insane. Life would be different. I think 40 years ago compared to now, you wouldn't know fucking what's going on. You'd be like, what the fuck's that?
Have you seen Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
You've not seen it when like the old guy, Brooks gets out of prison. He's been in prison for like 50 years. I know it's a film, but he gets out of prison and like he just goes under because everything's like so different. It's like an old guy, and he ends up hanging himself.
Mad.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like when you're institutionalised to thinking that's life's a certain way, and then you wake up and it's completely different. I can imagine your head absolutely falling.
I heard a story once. Someone was in a coma, and like the smell of someone's fake tan woke them up.
Yeah.
I swear now.
Fuck off.
Send everyone to Liverpool and he's in a coma.
So Essex. Nah, what? Fake tan will come up.
The smell of it, summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Fucking hell. I mean, that's a bit crazy, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. It's a story I read.
Something you read. You're a wise man, you though, aren't you? You know many things.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, I'm going to my where you are before me. Going to our first festivals since life got back to normal.
Come on.
And you're buzzing.
I am buzzing it, yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be a movie, innit? Obviously, going Park Life at weekend. But when this is out, it will be Sunday at Park Life. So, I've had a sick time, if that's what you want to know. But yeah, I'm buzzing, mate, looking forward to it.
What are you doing in the weekend, or?
Don't know, mate, not decided yet. Might play cricket on the Saturday yet, not sure. Got to win a league title, haven't we? The Ducky Boys. So.
Are you going to say?
Everyone, mate.
Everyone there can see what.
Nah, I don't know, do you know what, yeah? Not being West Guy, like, I don't know who's playing where.
Are you going to watch Dave?
Probably, yeah.
I probably will, yeah.
Right,
Probably won't, I probably won't watch him ever again, though.
Is headlining
You know what I
this
mean?
or?
I'll watch Bear Techno.
That's what I'm going to say.
Watch some Meeks.
How much
I
are
have
you
to go watch
how
it.
much are you
Not
going
on,
to
is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Is he
Like,
on?
how much are you going to split up the techno to like other music?
Depends, all about set times. When I have a proper good look at all the set times and I'll devise out what to do. But it's never the case anyway. And you always fucking go somewhere and someone's either started or finished by the time you get there. And like, you always don't know where the fucking tent is. So I need to get one of them passes, you know, like one of them fucking them things, that's key. But yeah, mate, I'm fucking buzzing for it, to be fair. It's going to be a movie. Hopefully the weather stays good. I hope people aren't anxious and that, because I know people, it's probably going to be like the first time a lot of people might have gone out. I hope not, but there are people going to be anxious and shit in it with a big crowd of people. But yeah, mate, it should be good. And you're going, is it strawberries and cream?
Yeah, I'm going strawberries and cream. I had like trust, I know you're laughing, yeah, but I had the maddest thing, yeah, at work, not yesterday, the day before. Called into the office, yeah, fucking boss was like, yeah, I'm going to Chocolate Custom Festival, mate, I'm fucking too right. It was all backstage passes, VIP,
It's in
triple.
London, isn't it?
Oxford.
So
Backstage passes, AAA access, yeah. I don't know, is Oxford in London?
Short, lad.
Sure, of course it is.
Technically,
It's like Tour de France, that, isn't it?
It was on a Monopoly table, do you know what I mean? Oxford.
Oh yeah.
I think it might be out, maybe Greater London.
Yeah, well, fuck knows. But anyway, I'm going to be living it up me with Burner Boy and gigs.
Yeah, nice.
Right.
That, you know. Eh?
Ryan.
Ryan gigs.
Yeah.
In gigs at Park Life.
No, probably.
Someone certify that for me.
Oh yeah, and we're going to the grand open of the NQ house next week.
Oh yeah, that should be a movie.
That's going to be a movie.
Hopefully we see bare people.
We're going to get some. Hopefully, yeah. We're going to do some. In an ideal world, yeah, we'll do some mad networking. Yeah. Get talking to bare man, pissed out of our heads.
Yeah.
Make friends with some people, yeah, and get some pure guests lined
We'll
up.
see some enemies as well.
Or we're doing H custom jacket, you know.
Oh, yeah. Like extra small.
Yeah, I know. We're doing him a.
Sorry, age.
We've got him a puffer. We're doing a puffer, and like you've seen them like for his new album's coming out. He's doing like all the smiley faces thing. Have you seen that?
No.
I don't know. But basically,
Justin Bieber.
we're painting him like on this puffer for him. We're gonna give it him. Hopefully, it's done by the time we get there. And if it's there, I'm just gonna go, yo, I've got this fucking jacket for you, lad.
Chilling
Come on the fucking podcast.
I'm gonna be like, yes, spud him.
Right, come on the fucking pod.
And then come on the pod now. Let's do a live pod.
And we're doing a collab with another pod.
Oh shit, yeah. Is that confirmed yet?
Yeah, well, I need to pencil us in. We've got all the guests lined up first, but we're going to Liverpool.
015 one.
All on fire. Go on the Front Left podcast. I'm going to plug them now, yeah, just so they see it in it.
DM me in it.
See you soon, in it, lads.
What are they called?
Front Left.
Front left.
Front Left.
Front left pod.
Front Left pod.
Do we have to speak in a Scouse accent?
I don't fuck.
Hope me A-star.
A-star.
Come with
I'm
you,
belling me. I've got his number, mate. I'm belling when we get to Liverpool, mate.
Yeah, it is.
I'm belling.
Can I come with you, lad?
Nah.
lad.
No one gets it.
Inside joke. Get to know. Big up A-star. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
big up A-star.
Yeah, sound good.
Yeah.
Cool. That should be good, I guess. Fucking to the Mersey.
Yeah,
Hopefully see Meatball Molly in that.
Get Paddy Pimble on.
Yeah, get Paddy Baddy on.
Is that UFC
UFC
fight?
fight.
He's off his rocker, isn't he?
When do you want to fight next? Whenever, lad.
See that about Jake Paul? Is that what you think about Jake Paul?
Sausage.
Sausage lad.
The best one was it was like the only call out I got to make is Instagram. Give me back my account, you lizards.
He's joking.
Oh, he's joking, man. He's a funny guy. Yeah, he's gonna go all the way in, but yeah, mate, I look forward to it.
Is he any good?
Yeah, mate,
I saw his knockout in it.
16 and 3 he's fucking...
What, in the UFC?
Nah, that's his first
That was
fight
his
in the
debut
UFC.
in UFC.
That was his debut. Oh, he got knocked, took a fucking
Yeah,
fat
yeah,
left
knocked
up.
out.
I saw his highlights in it. I saw him in his interview. I thought it was what's the fuss all about in it, so I just watched it.
Kanye West fought was no mug either.
Yeah, he was 9 and 2 him, bit of a beast. All his fights ended by a finish. So he was a bit of a beast him. Luigi. Something like that, he called Luigi, some Italian name, something like that. But yeah, mate, he's one to watch for the old UFC him.
Nice.
Should be a bit of a beast. So hopefully we see him on this trip to Liverpool.
Shame about Darren Till letting the sign down.
Yeah, Darren Till got busted up, man. Yeah.
To be fair, I saw the headline. I just didn't watch it. I don't really watch UFC like that.
Bangers for Darren Till. But he'll be back, man. He'll be back. Darren, if you're watching this, mate, he'll be back. I hope you're right, innit? You know what I mean? Don't let it get to you.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, catch me in Liverpool soon.
What else do you want to talk
Liverpool
about?
viewers. Don't know. How long have we been going for?
36 minutes. We can't end yet.
Yeah, need a bit of time. Yeah.
What's going on in your lives, boys? Anything interesting?
Fuck all. Newman.
News.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What did I think about? Oh, mate. I went in the right. One thing I actually want to talk about. Yeah, right. It's gonna be a bit weird.
Oh,
It's gonna be a statement, isn't it?
Here we go.
It's gonna be a statement.
It's gonna be a bit weird. Know what you're gonna say?
It'll be like birds or...
Nah, it's not. It's not about birds. Yeah, it's weird when I say it. Yeah.
Right, go on.
People need to stop farting in the gym.
What?
People need to stop farting in the gym.
Guarantee you farted in the gym.
Nah, right. I don't do it bait. I don't do it. Nah, stop farting bait in the gym.
Well, you're about to bust a PB out, yeah?
Let's stop saying what you like mid-breath. You just go.
Nah, seriously,
What
because
the fuck is that, man? Stop fighting.
no,
in
it
the gym.
pissed me off. I was in the gym yesterday.
Oh, you're in
yeah.
the gym for one, yeah. It's full of sweaty guys and fucking birds, yeah. Everyone's working out, yeah. It's not a fashion show.
And you're worried about it.
And you're like,
fucking-
oh my god,
it
don't fart in my
fucking
gym.
stunk.
Protein bars, mate,
It
stink.
stunk.
Facts.
Yeah,
Protein
facts,
bars
man.
stink.
Where's that Olympic?
Yeah, it stunk.
Why don't you just tell them to get some Febreze on the go then or something like that?
Honestly,
Shout out
like,
Joel Ash, stop
I'm not
farting
one of them
in the
ones. Yeah, we've all smelt a fart before. Yeah, I understand it. Yeah,
Nah.
it happens, but it was at the back of my throat, mate. It was
I
hanging.
can't believe that's what you wanted to say.
Yeah, it just came to my head. Do you know what I mean?
Fuck
It's
it,
called etiquette, mate.
Gym etiquette. Gym etiquette's putting your weights back after you
Yeah.
use them.
Not letting off massive eggy farts.
What, can you hear them? Can you hear people ripping them?
Nah, but
Right,
it's
well you
stunk.
just said you rip
It's
farts in the gym, yeah, but you don't make them loud.
No, I
So
don't make
some
them
people-
bait.
What's someone going to do? Oh, I'm going to fart now, but I'll try and make this one not stink. Like, you can't help it, can you? You really can't fucking allocate the fucking density of your farts, can you? You know what I mean?
You might be able to, innit?
When you wake up in the morning and you feel a fart there, do you know if it's going to smell it or not?
Sometimes you get.
You don't know, mate.
No, you've got to
No
let
one
it
knows.
rip. And then you know
when
the
you
next
rip it,
ones
when
are like...
you rip it,
Ooh.
I think
Here's
it
a
comes
question,
out,
yeah.
you're like, fucking could smell that.
Lou, here's a question for you, yeah, straight up.
Right, go on.
And now, everyone's been in a relationship before, yeah. How long is it taking you to fart in front of your girl or go for a number two?
He sticks her head under covers after he's done it, look.
Didn't take long, mate. I'd say less than a month or something like that.
Yeah.
I was red. I'm not arsed, mate.
Oh, mate.
I was raw as they come, you know. If I need a fart, I'll fart.
You're a real man.
How long
You're
did
not
it take you?
What?
How long did it take you to fart when you were at
Don't really fart for the birds, mate.
Mate, I swear down, I went to have some bird gathering a couple of weeks ago. Right?
Just let rip.
I stayed over at his apartment, yeah, I swear down, the next day, yeah, I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh my thing. And you know the ones when you get out of the apartment, yeah, I sat in my car,
You drop off and you get out and then you just let rip. You're like, oh, fuck, no, I've done that, mate. I'll hold them in me until they fuck off. And then you drive home, you do about 4 in a row.
Do you know the ones when you fart inside yourself? Do you know, I hate them
You
ones.
feel me ill then.
Little coach one there, just go toilet as you flush the chain, just fart. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, didn't you tell me about that? Like a tradesman.
No.
Who told me about that? It's like a tradesman poo.
Let me.
Well, like, I swear you told me, you know.
Let me.
But that's with a tradesman. One of the mates was a tradesman. Who
Right,
told me.
you've got more than one.
You go to the toilet, yeah. You go to the toilet. As soon as you go to the toilet, you press the flush before it hits the water. It's the most wet podcast ever.
I've never heard that in my life.
And then who told me that?
I would say when I shit a mate's bird's gaff, as soon as I shit, I just white wrap it and flush it like as quick as possible.
I always used to put.
Search the bathroom, some air freshener or something
yeah,
like that.
open the window
Bit of
and smell
smell
that.
For me, yeah, it was always like when I went for a shower.
You what?
When I went for a shower,
You have a shit?
put the shower on, go to the toilet,
I'll have a shit first.
and then get in the shower.
Here's one for you on this weird topic of shit like this, because one of our friends said it the other day. When you have a shower, do you then have a shit straight after a shower?
I have a shit before a shower, mate.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, innit, but sometimes
you can't time it.
Sometimes, nah, but I've never ever done that in my life. Like, had a shower and then got out and like, oh, I need a shit.
You're
now.
squeaky clean, why would you just...
Like,
you know,
I would always, if I need to, have one before I had a shower.
Yeah.
Like, but
Always.
I'm not going to out any of my mates, but when like, oh yeah, sometimes you have a shower and then, oh, you just need a shit, and they'll get out the shower to have a shit and then get back in.
Here's one.
Would you wipe your ass or would you wash your ass?
This was
Why
this
serial killer shit that?
We was on holiday, when we went on holiday, yeah, I'm not saying any
know what
names,
you're
but
gonna say.
someone had a shit, and I know for a fact there were no toilet roll, right, where did he wipe his ass? He must have just got in the shower.
Use your sock in it.
Nah,
I think we're talking about something
I'm
else.
not going to mention names, there's a few man
Oh,
were doing
yeah,
that
Ed
in
shit
Malta.
after shit.
oh no,
A
that's...
few man were doing that in Malta when we ran out of toilet paper, I heard.
Were they?
What? Doing what?
Wiping their ass in the
Why do you
after the
reckon?
shower.
Why do you reckon it's so
Clean
taboo?
your ass in the shower.
Why do you reckon it's so taboo for a girl to go to the toilet?
Because if it stinks and you'd be like, what the fuck have you just laid in there? You little lizard.
Oh, I'd want to tell a story, but I can't.
Do it.
Can't
No
say
one thinks
that.
girls poo.
Should I just tell? Should I fucking
dare
tell
you.
it?
Say it. Well, how long have we got
Do
left, mate?
Do it, lads.
Fuck it, I'll tell it. No one really watches this fine anyway. Right, right.
Oh
So,
shit, mike's gone.
oh,
Is yours still on?
yeah, mine's still on.
What minute are you on?
42.
Oh, 36.
Oh
no.
How have you managed that?
Fuck no, it's just gone off.
Come back on.
There's no plan. Can't really say.
Hold on,
now,
wait,
can
wait,
we?
wait, hold on. Let me see where it's up to.
Technology, eh?
Well, I'll take this off.
Well, why?
Stop yours, Jack, and then we'll wherever you spoke up to, well, you
Yeah,
have to
fine,
go from there.
Close it out, Jack.
Because I won't be able to edit it.
Fucking joke that last 6 minutes as well.
No.
How's it gone off?
Fuck no, just look down, it was off.
Oh, that's fucking
Play
heartbreak,
me.
that.
To be fair, that could have been a blessing, that, because we're talking about shit and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's funny as fuck, that.
Wait.
Do you reckon it picked up on that mic?
Turned it off because it crashed.
Oh.
Nah, fucking
Oh,
hell.
I've been chatting thinking it's been on me. So
Mate,
Ben's been like that, talking, you know.
Oh, fuck, it was like that. Interviewed Peg and thought he was on.
I'll find it.
on there.
I'll find
Was
it.
it on there?
Yeah, just
Right, boys, I'm just going to go outside for 5 minutes meeting.
Right,
Boiling in here.
That's all great.
Shall I cut these then, yeah?
No, nah, keep them rolling.
Keep 'em rolling.
Fucking hell, is it pitch black?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
The audio. And then you can then just decide what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Right, sorry then. Let's do that.
Right, guys. Hopefully, we've just cooked away a minute.
Oh shit, yeah, fucking.
We're still actually fucking rolling.
Can't see the door.
Kelly rolling.
You can't see the door. Maybe that's a new thing. You know, we'll keep the door open in it.
Fucking.
Don't know about sound and all that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if we're using the mics and
Can't see the door in either of the
at a later
shops.
date, do you know what I mean?
You were watching, guys. Shit went down.
Yeah, just explain
We
that.
had an overheating in the fucking. Like lava started coming from the roof and that, so. Just had to fucking. Just had to chill out, didn't we?
But yeah, we lost where we're at. But this is what happens when you when
Could be a blessing in disguise, because if we do include what's happened, yeah, and you've listened to fucking Jack going on about people fighting in gyms, yeah. It's your loss, innit?
it's not. But I appreciate you in it. See you next time.
It's a bit, innit?